feel an overwhelming urge to open these lockers.
Well, this is an adventure game, so it's only natural.
Nothing in...
I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
Wow, that was rude.
What are you doing now?
Checking for cracks with x-rays. You shouldn't be here without a protective suit.
You're not wearing one.
Lamb told me I didn't qualify, as I'm a D-Link and a woman.
What's so special about these pipes?
I'm not sure, but the dimensions of the bore must conform to precise specifications.
All that effort for a bit of plumbing?
Suspicious, isn't it?
Perhaps they're part of a giant weapon.
Oh, come on, that's a bit far-fetched.
What are you doing after work?
What do you have in mind?
Well, an evening at the theater, a walk by the lake in the moonlight, and to finish, a candlelit supper.
Sounds great. But first I'll have to get decontaminated.
Another time, perhaps. What's your opinion of Lamb?
I'm a D-Link. I'm not entitled to an opinion. But to be honest, I think he's a turd.
What's a D-Link?
D-Link is the lowest social category. When your link status is 0, you forfeit all rights and your freedom to move back the city. How come you didn't know that?
I'm an outsider from the Gap.
So it's you security are after. You won't get far without an ID card.
Ah, I managed to find one.
I bet it won't get you to ground level though. You'll need a link status of 8 or more.
I have to get to ground level.
Look, I really sympathise with you. I could give you my jammer.
What's a jammer?
Bypass software. Highly illegal. It gets you past the retina scan to security files.
That's a start. Can you let me have the jammer?
Give me your ID card.
Now, this is very nice of Anita. She's offered us her jammer without us even asking, and she's doing it for free. She's a nice person.
Here's my card.
Thanks. This won't take long.
What are you doing?
Downloading the jammer to your card. There, it's done.
Don't worry, I'll fix everything.
You're taking a huge risk.
No problem. I'll get us both back on Link's files. How come you were made a D-Link?
I was caught hacking into Link.
Why did you do that?
There are areas in Link space used by security. I was trying to discover what they're up to.
What do you mean by link space?
The word inside the computer's memory. The abstract projection of linked circuits and databanks.
Will the jammer get me into link space?
No, the only access is through the special interface. There's just one little problem. You'll need to get a Schreiberman port.
How do I get a Schreiberman port?
Well, you'll have to undergo surgery.
I need that like I need a hole in the head.
The Schreiberman port is a hole in the head.
Does Link have any internal security?
Well, there'll be foils, naturally.
What are they?
Intrusion foil programs.
Are they dangerous?
Well, standard IFPs are simply deterrents, but some high-level foils can be lethal.
What do you know about the Council?
It was one of the Council who came up with the plan to bond his mind with Link, and since then things have been getting weird.
See you later.
Yeah, since when has a human binding his mind with a machine ever worked out before?
Excuse me. What's your job? Why are you wearing that suit? I can't hear what you're saying. It's a waste of time talking to you. You're wasting your breath. I suppose it's a protective screen. It's a weird, antiquated machine.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
It's the entrance to the reactor. There's a small monitor screen and some knobs.
I have no idea what any of this means. You can probably guess that if you open the reactor door, you're going to die. So let's not do that. Oh.
Excuse me. Aren't you gonna mend the conveyor?
That's not my job. My job is to record figures.
But everything's stopped.
My clipboard still works.
But what about the pipes?
What pipes?
The ones on the conveyor belt.
That's a special order. And I can't talk about it. Top secret, huh? That's right.
Mind if I look around?
Since you're a friend of Lamb's, you can go where you like. But I'd stay clear of the reactor if I was you. Unless you're wearing some protection.
Okay, it's time to check out this new card. So it pretty much blocks the retina scan. And both of these documents are scrambled, or they're Finnish. Either way, we can't read them. But we can actually access the special operations. And we can royally mess up Lamb's life. So now he is pretty much a non-citizen. And he has no money. So we've done a good thing here. Now we just need to wait for Lamb. I will move time forward. You see, he can get up to this level, but now his status has changed, he can't get back down.
Hey, Lamb. Thanks for the tour.
You're welcome. I hope you've learned something about pipes.
Oh yes, it was most instructive. From now on, whenever I smell raw sewage, I'll think of you, Gilbert.
Let me give you a tip, lad. If you want to get anywhere in this city, you have to bend the rules.
In what way?
If you don't want to get entangled in red tape, you need insurance, a special policy. See my friend Anchor. He'll help you out. What's that robot doing here?
He's my personal assistant. Say hello, Joey.
Hello, Joey. Pity he's got no brain.
Hey, Lamb. Do you have a problem?
Hi lad, I was hoping to see you. My card isn't working and I can't use the elevator.
Perhaps you've been made a D-Link.
Don't be so bloody impertinent, lad. What will poor little Couscous do?
Who's Couscous?
My pussy. She has to be fed. What would I do if she died?
Wow.
Make a hat to match your coat?
I don't think that's very funny, lad. Besides, cat and beaver fur wouldn't match.
I could feed her for you, if I could get into your apartment.
You go down to Bellevue, and I'll authorise it so you can. By the way, Couscous likes to be pampered. Like all women, eh, lad?
Apart from D-Links, you mean? You need therapy, lamb.
Well, I thought that was funny. And even though he can authorise us to enter his apartment, he can't seem to authorise a status reset for his own card. Anyway, who cares? Let's get into his apartment.
Come on, Joey. That's pathetic. I could do better.
What is it? Is it a person, or is it a flower in a vase?
The artist must have been on something.
I'm not even going to guess what that is.
I'd like that if it wasn't for the fluffy sheep. What a fat cat. Hello, puss. I'd better not stroke it. It might scratch me. It's titled Pussies on Parade.
Well now, we will watch this momentarily.
I didn't picture Lamb as a reader of books. They're fake, just empty cardboard boxes. That looks comfortable and inviting. The cushion is covered in grease and cat fur. It's a food dispenser. Might have guessed Lamb would have a TV screen like that. Big, showy, and ostentatious. It's got more buttons than a maternity dress. Robots I can program, but not video machines.
Now then, get ready for a premiere of Pussies on Parade.
Where can I get a Schriebman port? What's that? An interface which allows humans to talk to computers.
Like a mouse, you mean?
No, it's a surgically implanted slot.
Say, I've heard of those things. They give them to perverts, don't they? Are you a pervert?
Certainly not.
You sure look like one.
Wow! Now that's one line that I can't actually remember.
I want a Schriebman port.
Your name, please?
Robert Foster.
There's little chance of seeing the doctor.
Why not?
I have instructions not to disturb him. Unless you wish to pay cash, of course.
Do you accept light bulbs?
Try talking to that hologram, Joey.
What for?
I need to see the doctor, and she won't let me in.
What shall I say to her?
Use your imagination.
Do I have to? She gives me the creeps.
It's only a hologram. Surely you can outwit it.
Hi, my name's Joey.
Try chatting up the hologram again.
Didn't you see what happened? She ignored me.
You were probably being too familiar with her. Try to be more businesslike.
What do you want me to say?
Try to persuade her to open the door.
Why don't you forget about the operation?
I can't. I need that port.
My human friend needs to see the doctor.
That's not possible at present.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to being alone with you.
Forget it. I've heard about you welders.
Try chatting up the hologram again.
This is the last time, Foster. What do you want me to say?
Use your natural charm on her.
I've got an idea. I'll try the subtle approach. Hey, you! Open that door!
I take my orders from Dr. Burke.
I take mine from Oberman.
Oh, why didn't you say so before?
Good grief.
Well, at least it worked. Wait, what is in here and why is this man awake?
It's an old phrenological diagram. A body scanner. It's connected to the computer. It's a guy with his skin cut off. That looks ominous and scary. It's operated via the computer. What a chair! It's a masterpiece in upholstery. A diagnostic computer. Excuse me.
Don't make me jump like that!
Sorry, didn't realize you were busy.
Just practicing. I like to keep my hand in. What can I do for you?
I need a Schriebman port.
Really? Do you have sufficient credit?
All I've got are the clothes I'm wearing.
In that case, you require the Easy Pay scheme.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Kidney, lung, or testicles.
What?
Which organ do you wish to sell?
I'm not selling anything.
No parts, no port. Send in the next customer.
Wait, when he says parts, does he mean both lungs, both kidneys, or both testicles? Or just one? Not one of each, but I'm assuming that we're offering 1 or 2 lungs or 1 or 2 kidneys.
Surely that's supposed to be for his patients. If I sniff that, I might end up like the doctor. Excuse me. Maybe I wouldn't miss a kidney.
I'll have to run some tests. Stand behind the scanner, please. Turn around, please. I can't use either of them.
Why not?
They're too good to sell as second-hand. I'd have to overprice myself to be profitable.
You make money by trading people's organs?
What else would I do with them?
Open a restaurant? Excuse me. I suppose I could spare a lung.
Let's have a look at them first.
On the scanner?
Yes, please. Hold still, please. Has someone been experimenting on you?
Why do you ask that?
I've never seen a body quite like yours before. I'm afraid I can't use them.
Is there something wrong? Tell me, Doc, I can take it.
You're simply too healthy. Most bodies would reject your organs.
Excuse me. I guess I've no choice, Doc. I'll have to sell you my...
It's not as bad as you think. When I said I'd take your testes, I meant after your death.
That's a great consolation.
All I require from you now is your consent. Take a seat, please.
Do you use local anesthetic?
Oh no, it doesn't hurt. Any more than having your ears pierced.
In that case, I need a general anesthetic.
You now have a Schriebman port. You may experience headaches, but don't worry, it's quite normal.
Thanks, Doc, but that did look like it hurt.
Poor devil.
Hello there.
You're conscious.
Oh yes.
You don't look so good.
Well, thanks very much. Full marks for your bedside manner. Have you brought me any grapes?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Grapes make me feel quite squeamish. They remind me of eyeballs.
I'm trying to escape from the city.
Is that why you needed the operation?
What operation? Do you know anyone called Overman?
I've never heard of him.
I have to go now.
Drop by again sometime.
I'm sure we will. Now it's time to go and see our good friend William. I just remembered that I forgot to speak to Burke before we left.
Excuse me. Your receptionist certainly is strange.
That's my wife you're talking about.
You're married to a hologram?
She wasn't a hologram when we wed. She died last year, but I decided to keep her.
Doesn't the fact that she's dead distress you?
No, she's a lot less trouble than when she was alive.
Can you get me to ground level, Doc?
I have my reputation to consider. If you're determined, you might ask my friend Willy. Just tell him I sent you. He has a rather special policy.
I've had a bad knock on the head.
Any after effects?
Yeah, pain.
Impairment of vision?
I keep seeing flying saucers.
Any dizziness?
Yeah, I can hardly stand.
You know, I get exactly the same myself. I wish I knew what causes it.
Oh, the old ones are the good ones.
Thanks again for the port, Doc.
It's a pleasure to do business with you.
Okay, now it's time to see our friend Willy.
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Gilbert Lamb.
Lamb? He's a slime ball. I can't bear the man.
I thought he was your friend.
Definitely not. I can't help you, I'm afraid.
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Dr. Burt.
The ghoul, huh? He's cool. So, how can I help you?
Can you get me out of the city?
It's dangerous. Are you sure you've got the balls?
That's a delicate subject.
Wait here. I have to make a call.
Quick! Get that anchor while he's away. And hurry before the jerk gets back. Any luck with your contact?
Security have put a hold on comms. Seems there's a saboteur on the loose.
Never mind.
Okay, so right now we have done everything that we can do apart from one thing. And right now we need to access... Well, we have to access link space, I suppose. And there's one way that we can do this. I will get to this location and I will explain a little bit further. Welcome back to the fire escape. Now we know that the security building is right next door to the factory. And there is a internal lift inside of the security building, but it's a full body scan rather than a retina scan, and it won't let us access the building itself, well, further than the actual lobby. But we do have an anchor, and we have a cable. And we now have a grappling hook. Good luck, Foster.
This could be the most stupid thing I've ever done.